Okay, we made it. Day 30. Well, we haven't quite made it. We made it to LA and we have one more mission.
We've spent the past 30 days crossing America on a trust experiment without spending a single dollar. We've survived entirely from the kindness of strangers. And now we're at the end of our journey in Los Angeles, California, with one mission left.
So all we have to do now is walk down the beach
To make it to the Pacific Ocean.
take the clothes back off,
Yeah, and end the way we started.
back in the water, but the other side of the country.
Yeah, we've crossed a continent. Ah, yeah.
All right.
May the last mission begin.
Yeah, let's do
Let's
it.
go. There it is. Woo! Ocean sighted. Look, it's over there. We've almost made it.
All we have to do is cross this big stretch of beach.
We've crossed the whole continent. This shouldn't be too difficult.
No.
Let's do it.
All right.
No, thank you. Come on. Come on. We can make it. Come on.
What an incredibly rich journey this has been. From starting naked in the Atlantic Ocean with no money or possessions, we've travelled thousands of miles, met hundreds of people, and learned about this amazing country of America.
Almost made it, Elia. Come on. Almost there. Starting with nothing, ending with nothing. Yeah.
What a surreal feeling. I'm blown away. We weren't sure at times if we'd make it, but when you don't have a fallback option, you really are forced to make things work. A testament, perhaps, to what's possible.
Okay.
Mission complete. And that means all that's left to do is celebrate.
And we're late for our gathering.
Yes, let's go.
What an adventure, hey?
What an adventure.
Ah, I'm stoked.
Woo.
So we made our way to our final destination, which was organised with the help of Yes Theory. Over the past 48 hours, they put the word out for us about our challenge, inviting anyone to come down and celebrate the success of our mission with a new group of complete strangers, in true trust experiment fashion.
Yeah, I think you're probably one of the first ones here.
Oh, okay, yeah. I drove 4 hours to get here.
Did you? She drove 4 hours to get here.
Wow.
Yeah?
Can I give you a hug?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, how'd
Yeah.
you guys go? So it was something about just you guys showed up naked or something like
Yeah.
that, or something. I saw it. Just super cool.
Isaiah,
Yeah.
nice to meet you. Laurie.
How you guys doing?
Thank you for coming to join
Yeah.
us. We've all met for the first time.
Oh,
So there's no one that we already knew. The spirit of trust and connection with strangers, which is what this journey for us across the US has been all about. So I think now's a good moment for us to just summarize what we've been doing about the project, offer the opportunity for any questions you have, and then we can potentially just go into more little games to get to know each other while listening to some gorgeous music and watching the sunset and sharing any snacks if we have snacks. How does that sound as a plan?
Yeah, all right.
Any strong objections? No. So, the theme of doing this, that was the mission, but the theme became all about trust and all about connection with strangers. And that's why I feel very touched and excited that all of you have gathered here to connect with new people. Most people here don't know anyone else here. Exactly how I want to
Symbolic
celebrate
for
the
us,
last
yeah.
day of this journey.
And I want to say that a reason that we connected with Yes Theory, which I think is probably a reason that some of you guys are here, was because, in many ways, I think what we've done is very aligned with their vision as well. So yeah, thank you guys for coming and being connected by that. It's amazing.
Yeah.
What has been the most trying times where you guys maybe felt like giving up or questioned why you were doing it?
For me, like, I was so set on the two missions of the journey and also documenting it, but I never had really any moment of like, this sucks, I want to give up. But there was definitely days when it was more challenging, and some of those days that stand out to me would be the days where it's like really slow going, or like we can't hitchhike, or we've got an objective to somewhere to get, or we've got to meet someone and because no one's picking us up, and then I feel like that snowballs a little bit. Like if we get like, this is difficult, then we make it harder for ourselves. Because we had each other to like bounce off, I noticed that it never became like a big issue for me.
Yeah.
And it was always just, this sucks, but it's also kind of funny. Like we've put ourselves in this situation and it's okay, we'll survive, you know? So small moments here and there, but overall, nothing that was worth quitting the experiment over.
Just to pause, maybe we could do like 1 or 2 more questions, because I really want to have time to get to know the really important people here, which is all of you.
Yeah.
And I also really want to give plenty of time to listen to gorgeous music.
Yeah, you know what's happened? I was pretty sure that there was enough energy in my battery, but it's died.
Oh, it's died.
Yeah.
I have a battery though. You can use mine.
Yeah,
I think
really?
so.
Great.
Yeah, I'll get that.
Oh,
Perfect.
yeah.
Okay, awesome. And I wanted to chat. Perfect. This is exactly what I love. The miracles. I'd be very keen to play some sort of games or questions to get to know each other in the spirit of trust and connection with strangers. One is, I make myself proud of. They're all like questions or things to speak about that are typically not spoken about much. People don't often consciously celebrate themselves, for example. So I make myself proud of. Think of something that you make yourself proud of in your life. I make myself proud of, maybe it's an obvious answer, but managing to get across the United States of America within 30 days, no money, and just trusting the goodness of the American people. And I also specifically make myself proud of managing it in partnership with my cousin, because I've traveled a lot like this alone, and I consider myself quite a solo pilgrim, and to do it in conjunction with someone else is a bit more challenging.
I'm proud of overcoming my driving phobia. The idea of driving like 15 minutes down the road had me in tears and tunnel vision. I couldn't even focus. But now, because my husband had to go on deployment, I really was like, I'm not gonna be like some loner that just stays at home. I wanna go visit LA, I wanna go to San Diego. And so I overcame all of that fear, and like at me today, driving 4 hours to come out here. So I'm very proud of myself for overcoming that.
I think trying to do what I'm actually passionate about rather than like an easier route.
I'm not from here. I came here for my vacation. Didn't have any ways to get money, so I started playing music on a boardwalk here in Venice. And I saved money. I bought a van, so just free flow.
I would probably say my ability to prove myself and others right or wrong. All my life, I've grown up with people telling me I couldn't do things, and that always like put a fire in me to prove them wrong and prove myself right that I could do it.
Well, I'm at an unfair advantage because I'm 60 years old, so I've done a lot of things. But having 5 children and homeschooling them successfully, being a career athlete, I've done triathlons. I danced professional ballet for 10 years after I had 5 children. But I have to go with kind of like what Michael, this is not me. I don't put myself in situations where I don't know anyone. My son Daniel is far more gregarious than I am. And I was like, well, I'm gonna get uncomfortable and just go.
Sweet. So I'm an educator by profession. Through my work as a teacher, I get to inspire kids to really kind of find their purpose in life too.
I'm Kane, I'm from Oz, and yeah, something I'm really proud of is back home, the surf school I work for, we start up a veteran surf project, so teaching veterans with PTSD, like serving in the army and whatnot, surfing is like an alternate form of mental health therapy. And something that makes me pretty proud of it is just like the amount of lives it saves. Like literally, like I'll hear from people who've like written out suicide note the night before, but then because of surfing and like learned to surf, like they've not gone through with it and be like, no, we'll show up tomorrow, go surfing. Just building like that community just through the power of surfing is something I'm really proud of.
That touches me because I love surfing so much.
It's
like amazing to hear that it has such an impact on people.
My name is Karina. I'm from Anaheim, California, and my parents immigrated about 25 years ago to the States, so I'm first gen in terms of going to college, and in 2022 I graduated, so pretty proud of being the first in my family to graduate and helping like my younger brother also go through that.
Wow, thank you for sharing.
Probably proud about myself. Last year I walked from here to Sedona and back. Like literally walk with no rides, and from here to San Francisco with no money, with no phone, zero equipment, only sleeping bag. I'm very proud I did it.
Yeah.
I think I'm proud of this past year, kind of rediscovering my identity outside just what I can do for work and to earn, and my connection to other people. Like, I was so afraid of putting myself out there, talking to people I've never talked to in person before, and I think it was important for me to take this step back and just get in touch with myself. So I'm proud of that.
Todd, nice to meet you guys. How's it going? I've been teaching surf lessons for the past 8 years, and it's been pretty awesome. I mean, it can be a tough job, but it's great, especially when you see people get hooked. And that's freaking awesome. Real stoked when they enjoy it as much as I do, so yeah.
I'm proud of myself for joining you on this experiment for the past 30 days and for throwing myself in the deep end, having no idea what to expect. Yeah, and just trusting in you and trusting in, I guess, life, that it would be okay, and for making it through. Proud of myself for that.
Hell yeah, thank you.
If you'd told me 30 days ago we would have had the experiences we've had and met the people we've met, I don't know if I would have believed you. But the past 30 days have been so full of generosity, encouragement and love from complete strangers that I've come to see the US in a completely new light. Elia and I feel very grateful to the amazingly kind people we've met who've helped us along the way, either with gifting us what we need or allowing us to gift back what we can. These are the people who've really brought this series to life. What an amazing world we live in. If you're inspired or curious about what Elia does, or want to learn more about this world of gift economy or conflict resolution, Elia mentors people through one-on-one sessions with conflict mediations, couples counselling, and even online training programs. So I highly recommend checking out his website, linked in the description of this video.